Hello, everyone. Can you hear us?
Hi. Hi.
So today we are talking about Dexter Season 4. I'm pulling it up on my computer right now so I can make sure I am. Hello, Ureli. How are you?
Hi, Ureli.
So, I need to move my camera this way. That's the wrong way. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, so, yes, we are talking about Dexter Season 4. What a roller coaster that was. Oh my gosh, I'm here to say hi real quick. I don't watch Dexter. LOL. Thanks for coming, Ureli. Diamonds on Kirby. Hello. Hi, ladies. Hello. How are you? Hi, Shay. Shay says, hi, friends. Hello, Shay. Hello, Kurt. Diamonds on Kirby. Goodbye, Ureli. Have a nice day.
Hi, Ureli.
So that was wild. That was incredibly wild. I texted Jenny freaking out many times, I think. Well, actually, I think I only did one main freak out. But I did freak out.
Freak out.
So.
It makes me want to sing.
So what, let's see, real quick, I want to mention a couple things. I went away this weekend for my son's birthday. He just turned 8 on last Friday. Well, this past Friday, the 20th. So I am simultaneously tired, sore, and I have lost my voice. So if I sound different, I apologize. That is what's going on. I'm not ill. I don't have the Rona. I just have no voice.
Well, I'm glad that you had lots of fun. You want to give us a rundown of the birthday shenanigans?
We hung out. I took Anna and Austin, and we went to a hotel in Tampa. It was really fun. And it was just me, Anthony, Austin, and Anna. And then later on, Anthony's parents came and hung out too. And it was just really nice to kind of get away for... Oops, I dropped something on the floor. It was just kind of nice to get away for the weekend. Well, technically, we left on Thursday. Well, you were live. I was in the car. Anthony was driving. And
right.
Let's see. And then I missed most of Ureli's live. I popped in really quickly, and then I ended up leaving. So I felt really bad, but we had to do cake and stuff. So.
Oh, well, that's completely understandable. I'm sure Ureli wasn't upset by that.
Yeah,
you really had a really good live show. You should go back and watch the replay when you get a chance. I definitely will. Because it was so much fun.
I certainly will. I meant to do it on the way back from Tampa, but I ended up falling asleep in the car, and then every time Anthony did a bad driving, I woke up startled, and then I went back to sleep. So it was a lot of, oh my God, what are you doing? And then I fell asleep. Oh my God, what are you doing? And then I'd fall back asleep, and then a couple minutes later, he'd switch lanes a little aggressively. Oh my God, what are you doing? Like every time I thought it was the end of my life, I was dying. That was it. Goodbye, cruel world. And then I would fall back asleep, and then he'd do it again. And then finally, about 40-ish minutes before the end of the trip, I finally woke up all the way, and then we ended up going to Chili's. Funny story that I won't share here. I'll save it for my whip and chat, because my whip and chat is it's going to be a jam-packed one this Thursday.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, we have so much to discuss. But funny story about Chili's for my whip and chat. And then that was really it. We just kind of it was nice to get away. And then, it's nice to have Anna and Austin together, because Anna and Austin are about 10 years apart. And Anna and I were 8.5 years apart. So I was 8.5 when Anna was born, and Anna was just a little over 10 when Austin was born. So it's really interesting to see the dynamic where Anna is the older one instead of the younger one. So I always like to see them two together.
Right.
So it was a really nice weekend overall. I didn't do much YouTubing. I think I answered my comments. Like, I think I took 30 minutes to answer my comments. I had a lot of them. But I ignored them until I had the time to do so. So it wasn't like I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to prioritize YouTube over the time we were having. I really wanted to be present in the moment.
Oh, absolutely. And nobody can blame you for that. That's like, you know, that's an important, it's your baby's birthday, you know?
Yeah, we were having a lot of fun. So I just kind of, when I had 30 minutes, I took those 30 minutes to do replying to YouTube and stuff. But for the most part, I was present. I missed so many videos. I have so much to catch up on. But I also have a whole entire house to clean. And when I watch diamond painting YouTube, I typically am not actually diamond painting. I'm typically using it more as a podcast.
Me too. Me too.
I don't usually watch. I was listening to you in my car.
Listening. Yeah.
Yeah. I drive to work with you, and I clean my shower already, but I will clean my kitchen with Ureli later with her live.
Oh.
So, yeah. So what did you do this weekend? If you want to kind of touch on some family stuff or whatever before we get started into the murder.
Oh gosh. Nothing really. I mean, we didn't really do anything. Kind of a lazy weekend, I guess. I was kind of like taking it easy because I knew that starting today was going to be like crazy busy trying to get stuff ready for Thanksgiving. So I have a list of lists. I have a list of to-do lists. Let's put it that way.
I love that.
Lists of lists. So I have a list for me. I have a list for Dale. It's, you know, that kind of honeydew list of things that he usually takes care of, like, you know, things that I don't normally do. So he's taking care of some of the things. And
so will you be having Thanksgiving at your house this week?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we're doing it too, but I'm not cooking. My mother-in-law, I guess our Publix is offering some kind of basket deal where you pay a flat rate and then you get like everything you need to make a Thanksgiving dinner. And I will be working, I think 9 to 5. So when I come home, dinner will be ready, which means less time that I have to spend with certain people.
Right. But that's cool that you don't have to cook.
Yeah.
We have a 23-pound turkey in the refrigerator.
Wow.
And then 2 hams, 2 like brown sugary, like we get the ones from Walmart. I think they're like the Sam's Choice or whatever, but they're really good. The purple, it's like got a purple foil around it.
I'm not, I think I've seen it, but I'm not really a ham person. So I like everyone else when they make their ham, I like to smell it, but I don't like to eat it, if that makes sense.
I like the ham way more than the turkey, but
I'm not really a turkey person either. I would rather have I'll do turkey for Thanksgiving, but like in the grand scheme of things, if you offered me what I wanted, my grandmother a long time ago when, you know, our family was still close, our family's kind of, it's a long story. Long story short, our family is very, very, very broken.
Yeah.
And that happens. You know, you have people that grow apart. You have people that say the wrong thing at the wrong time and cause a fracture in the family. And sometimes you're better off for it. Sometimes, you know, that anxiety that you feel about seeing family gets completely erased when they, you know, are horrible people anyway.
No, I completely understand where you're coming from. You know, there are some like toxic eggs in my family too that I tend to steer clear of until it comes time for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then I have to deal with them, and then I don't see them again for another year. Which is fine with me, you know.
Yeah, that's good. But
yeah,
it's hard sometimes. Like I know that it's harder on some members of our family than others, but like for us personally, for me anyway, I I'm really close to my mom, my dad, and my sister, and then obviously my fiance and Austin are obviously important members of my family too. But that's like really all I need. That's enough people to buy for Christmas. That's enough people to have to see. Like I'm all set with that number. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a perfect number.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see extended family every now and then, but like I'm not like raging to go see people for Thanksgiving because I mean Thanksgiving for us is a low-key holiday anyway. Like Christmas is a little bit different because we have my son and stuff, but like for Thanksgiving and Easter, those are more like everyone else. Like I remember going, like when I was younger, I would be going to like 4 or 5 people's houses, and that's not the case anymore. And for me, that's better. I don't want to be doing that. You know what I mean?
Well, that's just like hectic, and that kind of pulls the fun out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember my parents and me and my sister always being stressed because we'd have to go from one house to the other to celebrate whatever holiday with both people, or, you know, and like that's why I really want to have a really well blended family for my son, because not that they didn't get along when I was younger, it's just that like there was a lot of tension between both my sets of grandparents. So oftentimes if my parents didn't do the holiday, it was 2 people or 2 houses that we had to go to. And I'd really like to not have to do that for my son. I'd really like to be able to ideally be the one doing the holiday, but you know, we're going to need a bigger house for that. And we're going to buy one someday. Not during the Rona though.
No.
But yeah, so I mean, like long story short, Thanksgiving is really a low-key holiday for us anyway. So I'll eat, but sometimes I cook. I usually do the cooking, but I work, and she bought the turkey basket, so you go ahead and make it.
Right. Yeah.
So
perfect.
Yeah. So I'm not too worried about it.
My turkey is currently sitting in the refrigerator, and it probably will not be thawed out in time. So Wednesday, I plan to do the whole like cold water sink bath.
Oh, there you go.
And I mean, it'll be probably mostly thawed out, but
right.
But Dale's going to be the one that cooks the actual turkey, and I do most of the like side stuff, like the potatoes,
mashed taters.
Yeah,
green bean
and I make a lot of desserts.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably make my green bean casserole. Now that I think about it, yeah, I'll probably make green bean casserole because I cannot have Thanksgiving without that.
We never have green bean casserole. We always have broccoli and cheese
I'm going to make you one. Nope, I'm going to make you one. I will make you my green bean casserole, and you will like it. I forget who else I said that to.
Next day air it and have it on ice and all that?
No, I'll just drive up to Indiana real quick.
Shay says it just reminded her she needs to get her turkey out of the freezer. Hey, Tammy, we're getting ready to bring on some spoilers. Are you feeling any better, Tammy? Yes, I see you just said you have the flu still.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's on episode 6. Well, Tammy, honestly, this number 4, season number 4 is like the last episode is like
you want to watch
it spoiler of the entire series. And
so definitely hop off and watch.
I don't want to spoil the ending of season 4 for you because
that's what I was panicking about. I texted her. I was at work. Okay, so real quick before we hop into everything, I want to say something really quickly. So I ended up leaving on Thursday. So my plan was to try and finish Dexter by Thursday because I knew Friday, Saturday, Sunday was going to be family time. I wasn't going to be able to watch. So I watched Dexter I didn't watch anything on Monday. So I watched the entire season in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I did that. And so long story short, I was watching on Thursday right before I left. I was like right about ready to leave for the day. I took a half day on Thursday to finish packing and stuff. And I texted Jenny and I was like, what did you make me watch? What is this? Why have you done this to me?
Right.
So you definitely want to watch the whole season before you come on and get spoiled. Like, please do yourself that favor. Don't watch us. Watch that.
Yeah, Tammy. It says right now on my computer that there are 7 people watching. Now, I'm expecting this any second to say 6 people watching because I expect you to get off of here because we don't want to ruin this for you.
It's a lot more impactful if you see it. No, I still feel like crap, so I guess I can watch the replay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, please definitely watch the replay, and then we'll be back for season 5 on Jenni's channel. And I forgot to put the thing in the description. Oops, hold on. How do I do things?
I don't know how you do it from StreamYard.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna put the link in the comment section, and then I'll also pop it into whatever else I can pop it into. What am I doing? I'm looking for, every time I type in UNCrafty Crafter, I get videos where I put your name in the title.
Oh. That's funny.
Yeah. Okay, I've got the Google Doc link.
Okay, it says 6 watching now, so I'm assuming Tammy has left the building.
Good. We'll miss you, but it's good. It's for the best.
Right. I mean, I would wish that Tammy would listen to the whole thing. I know, but like I said, this is too big of an episode. The last episode is too big of a page turner to get spoiled. So.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. It's more impactful. Okay, so I just put it into the description box. Well, no, I'm putting it into the description box right now. It's in the comment section. Please go vote because we are on season 5 after today. Oops, excuse me. My throat is very messed up from this weekend, but yeah, so definitely don't forget to vote so that your voice can be heard when it comes to what we want to do next.
Yeah, the continuation of Murderous Monday. Yeah. So you get to choose and vote for what show or series you want us to Murdery Monday next.
Yes, absolutely. And then, yeah, so what was I saying? I completely forgot. Look, I've been up since about 7 something, and then I just kind of tried to ignore life for a little while first, as one does. Yeah. I scrolled through TikTok for a while, and now I'm here.
Now you're here.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that we got four people watching. So that means that a whole bunch of people did not finish watching it. So please, I'm very happy. 5 watching now. 5 watching now. Okay. But definitely, please don't watch this unless you have seen it. Or if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. You can come hang out with us and be shocked by what we say. But if you have any intention of watching, please get off now because I think we're going to start. Soon. Yeah. So that's final warning. We love you. Please leave if you have not finished Dexter.
Season 4.
Yeah. Season 4. Yeah. So, who wants to address the elephant in the room? Yes. Who wants to address the elephant in the room?
I'll address the elephant in the room unless someone here in the chat wants to address the elephant in the room.
Here, let's just say it like, what was the most shocking moment of season 4? And we'll see if that's the elephant that needs to be addressed.
Shay says, where do we even
begin? Yeah, that's right, girl. Where do we begin?
Can I just say this real quick? So I watched this years ago, right? This is my second time watching Dexter. And ever since the first time I watched Dexter, I used to be a John Lithgow fan. Now when I see him I want to vomit. Like, I literally cannot stand John Lithgow in anything anymore. So.
Oh, I don't remember who is that person?
That's Arthur Mitchell.
Oh, yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah. See, he used to play in, do you remember that series? I think it was called Third Rock from the Sun or something like that.
I never, no, I don't think I ever watched that. I watched 30 Rock, which is not the same thing even remotely, but.
No, it's not the same thing. But he's a big time actor. He's been in a ton of movies and stuff. But yeah, so now I just dislike him in every and anything I see him in. So
It's hard to like him. Like, it really, like, I can't even imagine. He's like, I can't even put into words. Like, every time he came on screen, I wanted to throw up a little. Like, yeah, because he's like a really bad person.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't a
fan. So I will let you, since it is your first time watching it, be the one to address the elephant in the room.
Okay, I
know it's hard to even say it, right?
I was like, and it's so messed up because, okay, so for those of you who don't know, my mom and Anna started this with us. But Anna ended up not enjoying some of the scenes, and not even the murder scenes. It was like the more adult scenes. Anna's a very innocent baby. Like, she is a baby. She's 18, but I mean, you'd swear she was like 12, like, as far as like, she does not like the sexual content at all, which, you know what, for an 18-year-old, it could be a hell of a lot worse. She could be out doing the drugs, you know?
Right, exactly.
So I think that we're all kind of appreciative that she is not doing the naughty things. But yeah, so Anna ended up quitting watching Dexter after, I think, like the 6 episodes in. My mom is behind, but it's funny because I know my she just started season 3, or she's almost done with season 3 or something like that. So she's talking about Rita and telling me things about Rita, and I'm like,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, everybody talks about, you know, how sweet Rita is and all that, and I'm like, the whole time I'm just thinking, yeah. I mean, it's gut wrenching. When I watched it the first time, Dale and I both, we were watching it together, and we were both like sick. We grieved over her.
It's really hard because, like, I feel so, okay, I don't think I've told this story before, but, like, for me, Walking Dead followed the path of, like, my life. I found out that I was pregnant after watching, like, season 1 or 2 or whatever, and then I ended up having a C-section right after Lori did, as far as, like, when the episodes came out. So when Lori had her C-section, and you know, like, all the characters, you do grieve over them, but like, because of Lori and Carl and me having a C-section right around the same time as Lori, I didn't grieve. I sobbed, and it wasn't even over Lori, it was more for Carl, and that's the pain that I felt again for the kids. Like, I know that Dexter cared about her, that's very evident, but I felt awful for Astra and Cody, and that's the same thing that happened with The Walking Dead. Carl, and now you've got it again, and at least they didn't have to kill their own mother like Carl did, but still, it was just, you know, typically I finish Murderous Mondays I finished Dexter on Sunday right before Murderous Monday, but because I was going out of town, and I zoomed fast real quick through it so I could be prepared and not have to worry about it, I've had more time to sit with it than I would have if I hadn't gone away, and I still feel like crap about it.
Yeah, I know.
You feel so, like, And I realize it's just a TV show, and I know people get like, why are you emotional over a TV show? But like, you know what? That's like, are you like, Rita was without a doubt Dexter's moral compass. If you can imply that he had one, you know, if you would bear with me one moment. He had a moral compass, and it was Rita. He thought he was a sociopath. Well, he is. But, like, Rita was the one keeping him at least partially normal.
Right.
And those kids now, and now Dexter is a single father of 3. So now first of all, my first thought now is, how is he going to continue killing? He can't leave 3 kids alone.
Right.
So where do we go from here? Like, I'm very eager to find out, but also like I'm not happy about it. And one thing I did want to note before we get into like other stuff, I was kind of disappointed that we didn't get to see more of the in between of season 3 and season 4. I kind of wanted to have seen them like looking for the house. It's not necessarily looking for the house, wouldn't be maybe the best like for TV or whatever, but because it was such a big part of her and Syl's relationship, whatever, I think Miguel's wife, I think that was her name, Seal, or something like that, right?
Yeah, Syl.
Yeah, so it was such a big part of their relationship was like realitating. like being
Let's
a realtor.
facilitate the
realitating. Yeah. Realitation, so felicitating. So it was like, I don't know. I'm assuming that Syl kind of like dropped off the map when Miguel died.
Yeah.
So I know that's my assumption.
Shay says, I know I said Rita was annoying, but now I feel so bad for saying that. Harrison was just sitting there crying. So awful. I know. And so, I mean, like, there was so much going on in that. So, first of all, you know, Dexter takes care of Arthur. Finally. I'm like, oh my God. Like, how many times was it going to take you to kill him? You know?
Yeah.
And then,
oh my, I did that.
It's like, he finally kills him. And he's like, now I can breathe. And then he goes home. And
he's sitting there listening to the voice message, and he calls her.
Right.
And I was like, please, sweet baby Jesus, let her forgot her phone at home because she got 3 kids to wrangle. Oh, no, Lord, don't do it. And he did it. No, Arthur really killed her.
Yep.
At least that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know for sure. Like, but that's my assumption. That's 100% my assumption, because the whole time the reason that he's using an alias of Kyle is because he doesn't want him to find his family, which is how I know he's a real person and not just a sociopath.
Right. And I can't remember how he finds out where he lives. And I don't really think that this is spoiling anything, but it was definitely Arthur that killed her.
Okay, yeah, I figured as much.
And, but I feel like it was a lot of, oh, hang on, I'm getting a text. Oh, it's from Dreamer Designs.
What did we get? Is it the buy one get one 60% off sale?
I'm not sure. I just saw a little blip across the screen, and then I looked for who it was from. But anyway,
I'm upset because I bought them when they first came out. I bought 2 of them when they first came out, and now all of a sudden they're buy one get one 60% off, and I haven't even received them. So I probably could have waited for the buy one get one 60% off, but I'm impulsive, so I didn't.
Oh. I haven't paid attention to their sales.
I only got an email this morning because I've been busy trying to watch when Diamond Art Club was gonna ship that stuff. Because did you buy anything? Yeah, you bought something the week that they did this 6 designs. We were on the phone, right?
Yeah, and I did get an email about what had happened.
Yeah. Okay. So because I haven't gotten them, and then I got an email this morning saying your order shipped. So I went and saw which one it was. It's a pre-order, and I'm like, come on, man.
Oh no.
It's fine. Everything's fine. So then while I was there, I saw the Dreamer Designs had a sale. But anyways, what were we saying?
Oh, I was talking about the him killing her. And so, at first I was like, was it Arthur? Because he just killed Arthur. But then I kind of went back to the conversation that Arthur was having with Dexter while he was on his table. And he was like, basically, I felt like he was kind of like, he was saying like, it's too late, blah, blah, blah. And you feel like it's talking about him. But I think he was probably hinting to the fact that Dexter was too late. You know what I mean?
Right. And you know what? I was trying to rewatch the last like 30 or so minutes because it had been so long. It had been since Thursday since I seen it. So I was trying to rewatch the last 30 or so minutes of that episode when I ended up being on the phone with Anna. So I would like to go back and rewatch the last episode knowing that Rita ends up being a casualty.
Right.
I would like to go back and rewatch it and see what kind of hints will be gleaned from him while he's on the table, because he did kept that's also English. He did keep saying how it was too late, and I just thought that like, because he already tried to commit suicide once. He already tried to jump off the thing at the construction site, and I thought that he was just like, it's too late for me. I wasn't like, I didn't put two and two together. And then when where are Astra and Cody? Do we know?
Yeah. Paul's parents, her grandparents.
Oh,
took
that's
them
right.
to Disney. Took her and Cody to Disney.
See, that's why you should not watch 4 days before it's time to discuss. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
they went to Disney with their grandparents, not Rita's parents, but Paul's parents. And then Paul is the crappy dad, if anybody forgot, that Astra and Cody's dad that Dexter took care of.
Dexter do be fixing a lot of Rita's problems.
Right.
And now what's he gonna do when he doesn't have any problem? I mean, I don't know. Like, what do we do? Like, I mean, what do we do from here? Like, what do we do? I have so many questions, and I realize they'll all be answered when I start watching. Hello, Gem and Jess, Diamond Crafter. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Yes. Very pretty painting.
Jess.
Are you working on your Cateared?
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Do you have any ideas?
I have no idea what it is. I don't know. I mean, just from looking at the design, I feel like it's like a wave of some sort, just the way it looks. Yeah. But I don't know. It's kind of fun to work on. There's only 10 colors, and they're all like, well, I mean, you can see they're all like dark gray, black, white.
Right.
But, so there's no color in it really, except for this one color that's like a sage green. But, yeah, I will say that I like the quality. Their squares fit together really good. So far I'm not having any popping or anything like that, so that's pretty good.
That's good. I was supposed to have worked on mine today, but yeah. It didn't work out.
What was I going to say? Oh, can we talk about, there are a few things we need to talk about besides Rita. For instance, Lundy is also dead.
I had a really sad time with that one, because I know that like whenever he left originally, I was hoping that him and Deb would get back together. I had my hopes.
Right. Yep, I know what you mean. That was really, really rough. I mean, she had just made the decision. She cheated on Anton, went to Lundy's hotel. They had sex. they're walking out. He's walking her to her vehicle, and they're all huggied up, and she's, you know, telling him that she loves him, and they're happy, blah, 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 and then boom. And, you know, that was just awful. And then who would have thunk that it would have been the stupid reporter?
I had a feeling something was off with her. I really felt like from the beginning that there was some, you know what? I'm finishing this painting today. I'm going to take this stupid paper off. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, I had a feeling there was something off with her. I didn't think it was just that she was sleeping with him for Quinn, sleeping with Quinn for information. I thought that she had some type of ulterior motive as well. But who would have guessed that he was her father? Like, who would have guessed that Arthur was whatever that reporter's name's father?
Christine.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Shay would like to know if you finished A Savior is Born.
Oh, yes, I have. I want to film my post review and hopefully share it really, really soon. I'm always
so bad with the post reviews.
Well, I mean, I need to break down and film some videos. I have been a lazy filmer lately. Sorry. I really have been. And I have not, I haven't shared a whip and chat in a couple of weeks. But I think it's because I do my lives, and then we do my lives on Thursday night, and then we do this live on Monday. And so I feel I just like forget about the whip and chat because I feel like I'm doing this a sort of whip and chatty thing, you know, with the two lives.
I mean, that could be like your whip and chat. Like, I mean, if for all intents and purposes, that could serve as your whip and chat on Thursday night.
Yeah, it could, but I need to do my whip and chat. I just need to get back into it, and you know, it's been a little bit of a different schedule around here lately. Things happen.
It's hard because once you fall out of it, it's hard to get back into it. Like, I fell out of a couple videos that I've been meaning to film, and I haven't been really filming anything either. I rely heavily on bulk filming though. I get a bug up my butt and I film like 10 videos, and that'll last me about 2 weeks, and then I don't film anything for 2 weeks, and then I do it again. But like my whip and chats get filmed that week, obviously, and so do New Wax Wednesdays. But like the rest of the videos, my unboxings, like once we get off here, I have like 15 things I gotta open. Not all of them are diamond paintings. Only 4 of them. 3 of them are diamond paintings. I have a couple other things to unbox, but like I have probably at least 5 or 6 videos to film today.
Yeah. Oh, Shay, yeah, I'm fine if you're talking about me not posting very many videos. Everything's good. It's just been kind of wonky around here lately. And
is Eli out of school?
Yeah, he's out of school, and it's just really hard to film during the day with him home. And the baby's been going to bed super late, later than normal, and so by the time I get her in the bed and I get my stuff done and caught up, you know, like I'm ready for bed. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I need to get back on my schedule, and everything will be well and fine. I actually have some things coming this week, or today and tomorrow, that I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for. I can't wait to share those. So
I'm excited.
I'm more excited to use them than the unboxing. Like, I was hoping that it would be here before our live today, because I was going to message you and be like, I might be 5 minutes late because I want to unbox this so I can use it while I'm diamond painting. But back to Dexter. So what do you think about Angel and La Guerta?
I knew it.
Right? How fun was that? It gave Shay more Dexter time. Dexter watching time. Funny.
I kind of had a feeling because I feel like here's the thing. let's call a spade a spade. We're all adults here, and if we're not adults, welcome to the chat. We're adults now. I think they both do a lot of sleeping around.
Oh, yeah.
So I figured it was only a matter of time before they slipped and slept with each other.
Right?
And then I
like,
just
oops,
didn't know
we
they
just
would
fell in
end
bed
up falling in
together.
love.
Oops, I just woke up and you're beside me this morning.
I just, like, I mean, like, if you look at LaGuardia's past, she has slept with at least 3 people that we know of, right? Is that right? Just 3? No, wait, hold on. Let's see. It was the girl's fiance. It was Miguel. I know she was sleeping with Miguel. They didn't put it on camera, but she slept with him before. I don't care what anyone says.
Right.
And
exactly.
then I feel like she slept with Dokes too. There was some major sexual chemistry with them too. So I just feel like she done did everyone.
Oh yeah, me too. And I kind of at the beginning, kind of a little bit felt like she had a thing for Dexter. Like in the very beginning of the
she really wants to do everyone, and it's like, damn, girl, calm down.
I know it. Like,
that's
chill out.
A lot. I mean, now she's married to Angel, so like, hopefully they both stop sleeping around.
Yeah, I know. And they never did go into. Did they ever go into like detail about why him and that chick broke up? That was a cop that he like tried to solicit sex from. He thought she was a hooker.
I think they just. I'm not really sure that. I wish that there would have been more information given in between season 3 and season 4, because like I said about the house hunting thing, and then with the whole baby thing, I mean, I'm not saying I wanted Rita to give birth on camera, but it would have been nice to have seen a little bit more of that instead of coming in what feels like a whole year later, because the kid is sitting up on his own, and like, I've been a mother, I know what time that is. Like, that's not 2.5 minutes. And yes, I think that Deb and Quinn are going to do it too. That's right, Shay. I do.
I was watching. I was waiting on you to see her comment about Deb and Quinn.
I think Deb's also like, okay, so I think the only Dexter slept around too. Damn, that whole police force is a bunch of hoes.
They are. I know it.
My goodness, if they focus more on fighting crime instead of taking their clothes off. Jeez. Anyways. But I can't remember what I was saying. I forgot. Oh. And then with the whole them splitting up, I felt like Angel and that girl were pretty good together.
Oh yeah,
I mean, like, he was ready to bludgeon that guy that beat her up. Like,
I know.
Like, I mean, and then I loved when Dexter walked up and punched his neighbor. That was great.
Elliot or whatever his name is.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, the one that like had the hots for Rita.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
I think that, like, there was hints long before they kissed on Thanksgiving that they were gonna do something. Like, he kept popping by and like, oh, let's go fishing. Let's cook the fish. Like, normal single father neighbors don't come over to a married woman's home with 3 kids, so a total of 5 kids, and be like, oh, let's cook dinner together. That's not a thing.
Right.
I mean, that I know of. What do I know? Well, I have neighbors. I just don't have those kind of neighbors, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Me either. I'm like,
I don't really talk to my
neighbors, but I'm not that neighborly. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, please just stay on your side of the fence, please, and thank you. Do not knock on my door. Do not come here. I will not go there. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
But that's why I really like living in the country. I would never, like, right now I live in an apartment building, and every day I want to die a little bit more because it's not right. Having to hear your neighbor's toilet flush is not something that anyone should ever experience.
Oh, that's funny.
I hate it here. We used to live in Maine, and when we did, we had a huge piece of property. We're going to get back to having land again. I just, it's not in the cards right now, and that's fine. But, like, I don't know, that guy coming over all the time with the children's, I'm like, calm down, sir.
Yeah, and Masuka, he was like, he saw it happen, you know.
I was upset that he threw the cakes away, though.
Yeah, the lava cakes.
Yeah, I was mad about that.
Yeah.
And I also like him and Deb's kind of like back and forth relationship. The fact that she +1'd him to Rita's house, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I don't think they're going to get together or anything, but like, I think that was cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure her and Quinn are next. But like, honestly, Dexter is just like a murdery version of Grey's Anatomy. Because if you've ever seen Grey's Anatomy, you know that everybody has been in everybody's bed.
Right.
And that seems like Dexter is very similar.
Super crazy. Trying to think what else happened that we haven't discussed yet.
I watched it all so fast, I don't even know. I think that, like, I did write some paragraphs, but I didn't write it after the 3rd episode. I got too invested. I was sad about Agent Lundy. I know that. I didn't really like the fact that Quinn knew what she was doing and still continued to sleep with her. I feel like that was really bad on him as like a professional person in a professional world to continue to allow that type of information to get out, whether you're getting some or not. Like, that's probably not a good idea, buddy.
Right.
And I didn't like I was really sad about Lundy. I remember writing something about Lundy 3 times, like just being completely like, I think I was kind of more upset about, I was devastated for Harrison, but I was more upset about Lundy and Deb than Rita, because I didn't care for Rita as much as I cared for Lundy. I think because I thought Rita was a permanent character, you know, like, so I didn't place much emphasis on anything that happened to her because I thought that she would be around forever.
Right, I know.
So
the Lundy thing really bothered me.
Yeah. And then I was really sad for Anton too, because he came rushing over and then she says that she slept with Lundy, and I was like, girl, you could have let him wait on you a little bit first. Like,
right.
You really said, like, no. Like, now she had to go live with them for a little while, Rita and Dexter, and then I don't know, Deb, and then Deb finds out about Brian and everything happened this season.
Yeah, I know. She finds out about Brian and that Laura was, her dad was sleeping with Dexter's biological mom, and you know, she finds out all kinds of stuff in this.
This season was a whirlwind.
I know, crazy.
Is there anything that, I'm going back to my favorite question to ask you as somebody who's seen it the first time a while ago and the second time now, is there anything that you noticed this time around, aside from the fact that Arthur was like, it's too late when he was on the table? Is there anything else you noticed as a second time watcher?
I don't know, but that is a really good question. Let me think about that.
It's my favorite question to ask you.
Yeah, and I always draw a blank. Maybe I should like think about that
Yes, that's right. Do your homework. Be prepared.
That is a really good question, though. Let me see.
Is there anything that you were looking for while you're thinking about that? Is there anything that you were looking for? Because like anytime I watch something for the second time, there are certain scenes that I know that are leading up to other scenes. Was there anything that you were sort of looking for this season other than Rita's death? Like, is there anything that you like that stuck out the first time around that you were waiting to get to the second time?
Oh, definitely Lundy.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely Lundy's death.
Because we're exactly halfway now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is definitely a turning point. Like, I say that every time, but this is definitely a turning point in the show.
Right. I don't remember, like, the few things that I watched this time versus, and I don't remember happening the last time or didn't catch, was like the whole storyline of that truck driver that they were trying to nail for, that Dexter was trying to put off as the Trinity killer.
Right.
I forgot about that. And I did remember the way that the Trinity killer, or that Arthur, was with his kids, but I had forgotten how bad it was.
Right. Okay.
Because whenever it got to the where Dexter like pulls up and sees Arthur, you know, going into his house, and his wife is all loving and the kids act like everything's perfect when he's looking through the windows, you know, I was like,
right.
Oh, wow. But then I was like, wait a minute. Really? And then when he went to visit and the whole like thing started falling apart, I was like, oh yeah.
I thought that like I knew that there was something wrong, because like I'm not trying to say that like I feel like Dexter is a different type of killer than Arthur is. So I feel like if I was married to Arthur, I would know. Versus like Dexter, I might not know. But like Arthur is obviously very, very obviously a horrible, awful, no good person. Whereas Dexter has his days.
Right.
So I feel like I knew there was something off about them. I didn't know how off and I didn't know how much, but I knew that I knew they were not a perfect family.
It was kind of like a monumental moment for Dexter when he goes home and Rita's like, let's go around the table and say what we're thankful for. And he's like, no, and she's like, why? And he's like, I just don't want the food to get cold. And Cody says, I'm thankful for Dexter. Because whenever Dexter was sitting at the table with Arthur's family for Thanksgiving, Arthur flipped out because nobody said they were thankful for him, you know?
Right.
And so that goes back to Dexter feeling like that's the difference between him and Arthur, where Arthur's family could care less if he dies, and Dexter's family can't live without him, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's like a big, just a big difference between the two.
Right. And then one thing that I kind of wanted to mention, because I thought about it just now. I thought about it earlier, like when I was actually watching Dexter, but like I thought about it again just now. That wasn't, so to this point that we know of, I want to remind me about the truck driver in a minute. I want to get this one done first.
Okay.
All of Arthur's kills to this point that we know of have been ritualistic killings. They're all to kind of symbolize him and his sister and his mother and his father. So everything is very ritualistic. We find out later that he takes the kid away. He doesn't do anything to the kid like to hurt the child until obviously he kills them, but that's to preserve the child's quote unquote innocence. Right. So, and then we have the situation with the girl in the bathtub, which symbolizes his sister, who, I don't know, some weird type of thing was happening with him watching her in the shower. I don't know what was going on with all that. But anyway, she ended up slipping and breaking the shower glass and cutting her carotid artery. So the bathtub killing is to represent his sister. And then the mother committing suicide or jumping off the bridge is to resemble his mother, who did that when she couldn't live without her daughter, and then the father gets bludgeoned or something like that. So that's kind of the theme. That's why he does what he does. But if you notice, every single one that we had seen, most of the young girls were brunette.
Right.
So I was kind of like, okay, that was, and Rita does not fit the profile of the young girl. So that and like I said, to this point that we know of, every single killing has been a ritualistic killing. This was the first time that Arthur killed because he wanted to and not out of symbolism that we know of. So I thought that was interesting. And then as far as the truck driver thing, I thought it was interesting that you mentioned that you had forgotten about it, because I was watching it so fast, I didn't place much emphasis on the truck driver at all. And then when you said that, I was like, oh my God, that's right. He killed the truck driver too, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he killed the truck driver when he could have been killing Arthur.
Right.
So that was probably not the smartest thing he ever did.
Well, he wanted to kill him so that he could put the blame on Arthur as the Trinity killer.
Right. But I feel like that whole truck driver thing was a thing to distract both Dexter and us.
Right.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, the whole truck driver storyline went almost nowhere. Like,
right.
They pinned it on him, and then it was over, like, within, like, an episode.
Right.
Right. But Dexter spent, I don't know how long working on that. And it was like, I mean, I know the purpose of it was to continue to distract Dexter, because he had a hell of a season. He was all over the place this season.
Right.
He was trying to balance his career, his personal life, looking normal. Then he's got the whole entire Kyle situation, pretending to be him. Like, he had a lot on his plate this season. So I know that was just to, like, distract him. And I know that the moral of this is, wow, you really can't have it all. But I feel like if he would have just killed Arthur in the first place, he could have continued to have it all, because he only kept Arthur alive to learn from him.
Right.
So
because he wanted to, he would like go back and, do all the things that Arthur had talked about with the kids, like
right,
find them
the activities and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It was I really wish it would have ended. I mean, I know that it had to end the way it did for Dexter to kind of see Harrison as born in blood, but
right.
I don't know. I really wish it didn't happen that way, because now I think because they're married, those kids are his now.
Right.
Is that how that works? I mean, I think that's how it works in Florida, but that doesn't mean they're going to follow the same, like, thing, because the kids don't have any other family. Like, they have the mother who's, like, not a good person, the Rita's mom. We don't know anything about Rita's dad.
Right.
And then you have Paul's parents, who are okay people. They're taking the kids to Disney World. So I mean, I guess it could be that bad. But I don't know. I think that's how it works in Florida. Like, if you're married, those kids, your stepkids, they're your kids now. Like, you have to legally be their parent. And now he's got, 3. So this is like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll leave that for you to find out. I won't ruin it. I mean, there's nothing really to ruin, but that I'll just let the story play out.
Is there anything past this point that you want to kind of, like, look for? Like, obviously don't say it to not spoil it, but, like, is there anything that you're looking for in the next season?
Yes.
Okay. So, and then did you recall if there was anything that you noticed the second time around that you didn't the first time around?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier about the truck driver and.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I forgot about that storyline, and then it
didn't really go anywhere.
And then I also forgot about the how Deb and them thought that it was that vacation murderer guy or his girlfriend, Nikki or whatever.
She was something else, man.
She She was cuckoo.
Bro, straight up. Straight cuckoo for, I don't know, crack, I think.
Yeah. But
I thought it was
wasn't the
really
one that
humorous
shot him,
that,
you know.
yeah, but I thought it was really funny though, because they were able to catch. I think the one useful thing that reporter did was help them catch that person by saying something about the STDs, because like,
right.
And that really dates the show, because now STDs are called STIs, so that's interesting.
Right.
Which is something I noticed. Let's see. Is there anything else anybody else wants to mention? Because we've been going for about an hour now. And I don't want to drag these things on too much. I'm having a devil of a time with the sticky on this canvas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like it doesn't want to. I don't know if my wax is too sticky and that's the problem. I don't know. I'm gonna take the wax out, because this wax is really, really. It's great wax. This KC Designs wax from last New Wax Wednesday. It's really good. I'm probably going to go another week with it. Huh?
Does it leave much residue?
It leaves a little bit of residue when it's not. It's best at room temperature. So if it's too hot, it gets too sticky. But if it's too cold, it doesn't have any sticking at all. Like it's just solid. Right. So it's a temperamental wax for sure. So I'm not sure if my house is like, I don't know, because at work there's no sticky, because my job is frozen cold. But right now it's too warm, I think. So I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna take it out. I'm not gonna have a New Wax Wednesday this Wednesday, because I don't feel like I used this wax enough, because I didn't diamond paint it all this week really. But I'm having a struggle with it, so I'm not really sure what to do. Anyways, does anybody have anything to say?
I'm trying to think if there was, excuse me, anything that we missed. Shay, is there anything that you can think of that we missed chatting about that's worth mentioning? If you're still here, Shay.
I know there was stuff that I like. Let me Google search real quick. Season 4, Dexter season 4 synopsis. See if there's anything.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that happened, but those are what we talked about are the things that really stick out to me.
Right. And like, what
Shay
really
just says,
is...
I don't think so. I really want to watch 5.
Yeah.
Well, you can start watching it now.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, the whole entire thing with the apartment, that was wild. How Dexter kept the apartment, and it like really made Rita mad. And I'm like, yeah, I get why it made you mad, but also at the same time, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that one, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that she just felt uncomfortable with it, because to her, in her mind, she's thinking, oh, he thinks we're not going to last, so he's going to hang on to this apartment or use it for, nefarious reasons. You know what I mean? Well, but in her mind, she's thinking like, take women back to, or,
right, or do drugs.
Right, or do drugs.
Right. I don't know. I didn't really see a point to him like having to give it up, because I kind of thought that the whole point was for Deb to move in there eventually anyway. Like the only reason that she didn't the first time around is because she ended up moving in with Anton. So I didn't really see it as that big of a deal, because I thought that was the point the whole time, that he was keeping it for her. So I didn't really see a big deal about it at all, to be honest.
Right. And then you know what? It was kind of sucky. What I thought was really kind of sucky. I'm like, okay, so Dexter and Rita go to therapy, and he's like, I just really need a place for my stuff. I don't have a place of my own for my stuff. And she's like, I'll make place for make a play, some room for. And what does she make him do? Instead of letting him put his stuff in her house, which I understand he don't want to put the trunk in there or the blood slides, but I'm thinking she won't even let him put a lamp somewhere.
Yeah.
And so
That
here
makes
he
a
has to
little,
put all his stuff out in a shed in the backyard, including his lamp. And I'm like, you little heifer, let him set his lamp wherever he daggone wants to.
I know, especially since she's working, or she's not working and he is. Like, let him put his lamp. Like,
I know.
wow.
Rude.
I know. It's like, wow. Oh, bye, Shay. Thanks for coming.
See you, Shay. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'm getting some feedback.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit too. So I think we'll cut it here anyway. But yeah, don't forget to come back next Monday, next Murderous Monday. It will be on Jenni's channel at 12 p.m. Eastern, same time, different place. Her link to her channel is in my description box. If you are not already subscribed, go subscribe to her. And I put the link in the chat. I'll put it in the comment section, and I also put it in the description box. Don't forget to vote so that we can take a look and see what our next Murderous Monday show will be.
Right. Nope, I don't think so.
All right. So with Jenni and her feedback, which is really interesting because she had a whole weird thing last Thursday. You should go check out that replay.
No, I rebuked that thing.
You know what? I can't even hear a thing you're saying now.
All right. Bye.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye.